I'm gonna blow one because it's cold, man. I forget to turn on the furnace.
Did you turn on the video?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh, let's keep going.
Okay.
Hello, everybody!
Never mind that. Quickie. Come on.
What?
Big day
Quickie
today.
what?
Quickie. Let's go. We got to get over here. This is exciting. I'm picking up my new preamp today.
All right, I'm taking the camera off.
Yep. Let's go show everybody. And no, it's nothing new. It's I guess it's relatively old, isn't it?
It's relatively old.
It's relatively. Let's call it relatively not new.
Yeah, but you want to tell them something.
I do. So, first of all, this is my new C312, and I've been dying to get this. I have an empty space on a rack in the shop that I keep looking at, wishing there was a C12 there, C312 there, and finally today I'm getting my C312 that I've been waiting months for, and this is, I mean, it's still kind of my favorite thing.
Now, remember to take the white paper, protective paper off.
No,
Oh.
no, that stays on to protect. That's its job. That's what it does. Stays there. So, I mean, let's do a quick run through the C312 because it's just so good. And I'm not running over the microphone cable. There we are. All right. So what we have here, let's go from left to right. We have a selector switch for balanced input 1, balanced input 2, single-ended input, but once we go to the single-ended input, we have switches. So we can choose one of 3 inputs. So this actually has 5 inputs on it. Okay, 2 balanced, 3 single-ended.
And the balance is a combo, single and a balance. Yes, I'm reminding people on that. So so you basically can use this for a 5 single and an input.
Yep. So you got ton of input options. I keep forgetting to say that, but I don't care. I'm just too excited to worry about it. Okay, so we have the warm control here. We have the tube stage control here. We have the solid state control here. These are all adjustable gain stages. Now, let's go up and look inside for a second, and let's notice that these are simulated tube stages, okay? They're not real tubes. There's no real tubes in this thing, which is actually part of the charm because it sounds like tubes, but you don't have to worry about tubes. The tubes will not wear out. You don't have to roll tubes. You don't have to decide. You can mix and the great thing is over here, you can mix and match these 2 controls. Are you coughing on my preamplifier?
No, I turn away.
Okay, well, you know what? It's no wonder you got a cold. You're sneezing and stuff. It's freezing in here.
I'm not sneezing.
So, you're not sneezing. You're totally sleazing, but you're not sneezing. Okay, so the nice thing about this is that you can mix and match these 2 controls to get a variety of different tube sounds, from a fat tube sound to a modern tube sound. Okay, and then you add in the amount of solid state you want. It's interesting because even though they're not exactly wired this way inside under the hood, these 2 controls work together and these 2 controls work together. Okay, don't know why that is, but that's the way it works. So anyway, you can get a more solid state sound, a less solid state sound, a more tube sound, a less tube sound. It works with different speakers. It works in different rooms. It works with different amplifiers. It just works. I mean, this is the preamplifier that always works. It always works. It's great, and that's why I like it so much. And in terms of really good preamplifiers, it's an absolute bargain. It really is. It really, and then if you want to turn it into a real super mean kick-ass preamplifier, you can always add an SP capacitor pack to it. You know, Cat Pack 36 is a great addition to this, and it makes it really a reference preamplifier. And I know you hate me saying things like that, but I don't care because this is truly a reference preamplifier. It's great, just great. I'm sorry if I'm overusing the word great, but it's great, great. I got different helicopter pads here this time. These are cool. Okay, these are nice and colorful. I really like this. But one of the things I wanted to talk about, and I know you want to talk about, so jump in anytime if I'm getting the technical stuff wrong. We've had a few comments from people on the YouTube channel, Angela-Gilbert's YouTube channel, about the wiring. Why is your wiring so whatever the idiot said? Well, it's really simple. This is airborne wiring. And airborne wiring is used to eliminate something called stray capacitance. Stray capacitance is, well, capacitance is what you get when you take any two metal conductors and you have a dielectric like air and you put them close enough so that you can measure capacitance, right? Any two pieces of metal, like two screwdrivers held close enough together, you can actually measure capacitance off of that. They make a capacitor. So you will never, ever, ever completely eliminate stray capacitance inside the body of an audio component. You won't. But what this does, by taking the wires and suspending them in the air and keeping them separate from each other, what that does is it reduces the stray capacitance to a completely negligible value. Okay, so that's why the wires are like this. There's other reasons too, but I mean the most important other one is, notice they're almost straight, but they gently curve. Well, they gently curve because if you, over time, wires will harden. I assume that the insulation on the wire dries out a little bit and it makes it stiffer, but if you've got just a little bit of extra give there, there's never going to be any stress on the wire. No stress on the wire, no stress on the joint. Okay, so gently curved, no stress. Separated to get rid of stray capacitance. I think I covered that all pretty efficiently. On the back, I'm going to rotate this just a little wee bit. Uh-oh, knocked the microphone over. Call the fire department. Okay. On the back here we have, I gotta bend over to see it. Oh, I gotta get around. Coming from the other side. Here we go. All right. We have single-ended inputs, RCA inputs. Okay. Over here, balanced 1, balanced 2, but also combo RCA. So total of 5 RCA inputs if you want them. 2 ballast inputs. Mostly on these we have one preamp, one RCA preamp out and one XLR input out, but I always do a special version for myself because I'm worth it. So I usually put on an extra balanced output just in case I need it for something. We also have a fixed line out, and over here a little bit farther, groundless switch, and then we have two SP capacitor pack jacks, and you could certainly use them to put 2 SP capacitor packs in there, or a really cool thing that I like to do because it works very nicely is you run an umbilical cord from this SP capacitor pack to the SP capacitor pack input jack of, say, an A210 power amplifier, and then you've got the preamplifier and the input stage of the power amplifier working off the same power supply, which adds a level of cohesion and detail and balance to the sound, which I really like. So that's it. That's the C312. I'm taking it home. It's already partly broken in, but I'm gonna definitely be breaking in the living daylights out of it. And anybody that wants to come and hear it, it's just I can't say enough about how good this is. I cannot say enough about how good this is. So I'm done raving about my new preamplifier. It's awesome. I'm thrilled to pick it up. As you can tell, I'm a little bit overexcited about it mostly, but that's okay because it's awesome. So it's also great. Did I say great? This is great. Anyway, I'm done.
Are we going to count how many grades that you have set?
I don't know. I think you should. I think you should add that. I think you should put those in when you edit the video. You can count them up. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many, but it's great.
You expect me to edit video now?
A little bit, yeah.
All right.
Anyway, I'm done. See ya. Going home to check out my preamplifier. Bye bye.
I'm done. I'm going back to the workbench. That's my workbench. I'm start working, building more stuff.
Yeah.
Bye.